All right, stop. Let's get this over with, guys. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Javon Cyrus of SC Reports, and it is good to see you guys here, guys. Let's talk Game 3. Now, in the Raptors' defense, this was their greatest showing yet at 115 to 94. The first three quarters were absolutely fantastic by Toronto. They really did respond, but they opened up the fourth quarter on a 1-9 shooting. Cleveland opened up very differently. LeBron kind of took over there, really forced some fouls, went to the line a few times, hit a three. That was all she wrote. And it was just that quick. And that's the switch that Cleveland has that Toronto has yet to find an answer to. Now, most of you guys know Kyle Lowry did not play this game. He was active, but didn't actually play. Corey Joseph played in his place in the starting lineup. And in the starting lineup, you look at Serge Ibaka, 12 points, 2 blocks, only 2 rebounds in 35 minutes. No. No, 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 no. We go to Jonas Valanciunas again. Another great performance from him. 19 and 8, and he did it on 8 of 10 shooting. So it looks like Jonas, he's finally woken up out of his big time slump he's had this season. That's 2 back-to-back really good games from him. Corey Joseph, only 2 of 12. And again, he's no Kyle Lowry. He's decent in his limited role, but, in such a big moment, I don't expect Corey Joseph to explode for big-time numbers. And, I'm not completely mad at him. He did put up 6 assists, so he was trying to find people. That's all you can ask from your backup point guard in Corey Joseph. Norman Powell, again, maybe if he played a little bit more during the season, he would be more ready. 6 of 19 from the field, only 1 of 7 from 3, 13 points. And DeMar DeRozan, big time from him, 37 points, 13 of 13 from the free throw line, 12 of 23 from the field. So again, DeMar DeRozan responds after single digit performance again with 30 points. So that's fantastic from DeMar. He really does know how to bounce back. He's super aggressive with going to the line 13 times. And that's what I expect from DeMar DeRozan. I don't like when I don't see DeMar DeRozan aggressive because he is really the offense. If we lose Kyle, and you saw it, the Raptors can find a way. You lose DeMar, he's the real scorer on this team. It hurts twice as bad when DeMar DeRozan's out. So DeMar did all he could, and to his defense, these guys were right there. They just threw it away last minute. Cleveland went on a 15-2 run. They opened up the quarter on basically a 15-0 run, and Dwayne Casey waited until they were up 18 to call a timeout. You can't do that if you're Dwayne Casey. You have to understand that, look, the Raptors, they don't have the Golden State Warriors offense. They don't have Portland's offense. They don't have, an offense that can just pick up and go. They're not that great shooting. Even though they have some shooters, they're very inconsistent, like DeMar Carroll and Patrick Patterson. Those guys are not consistent at all. They have to play better. And you have to know that going in, that you have to keep the game close. When you're starting to lose your lead a little bit and you're starting to not hit jump shots, you have to go away from that. You have to start driving the ball again. I don't even care if DeMar drives 2 times And you know what? He doesn't get the foul call. At least he's being aggressive. At least the team is continuing to be aggressive instead of settling for shots when you're seeing Cleveland mount a run on you. You know, that's not something you should do. Again, the bench was extremely ineffective here. Only 9 points. DeMar Carroll, 0 of 1. PJ Tucker, 2 of 4. Van Fleet, that's when we waved the red flag. That's when you know we waved the red flag. 1 of 12. DeLon Wright, 1 of 2. Van Fleet, actually 1 of 2. My bad. I think I said 1 of 12 there. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Serge Ibaka is really the only person in foul trouble with 4. Everybody else really had 3 in the starting lineup, except for Corey Joseph. He had 2. The Raptors in this game only turned the ball over 4 times, which is a big, big change. They forced Cleveland to turn it over 16 times. So they were doing things right. Just at the end, they just completely flopped. And they gave this game away. Cleveland again gets 13 threes, so they get more than 10 again. They shot 56% from the free throw line. Not the free throw line. The 3-point line, 13 of 23, while Toronto shot 11%. 11. 2 of 18 from the 3-point line. So again, this is just you got to stop something. They couldn't figure out how to stop Cleveland. They don't know how to stop the 3-point shot. And Dwayne Casey, he's really good at, interior defense, but he needs to change the scheme. He needs to figure out how to get Toronto in a better position on the 3-point line, because this has been Toronto's biggest weakness since the franchise is open. I have watched Toronto my whole life. Toronto has never, ever defended the 3 well. Like, never. So, I'm so sad, man. LeBron James, once again, just a beast. 35 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He did his work. 15 of 16 from the free throw line. Didn't really shoot well for most of the series. Looks like he's got his groove back. He has to get that right, especially if they do advance past Washington or Boston in this upcoming round that they have, and then they have to do it again. LeBron has to do it again in the finals against Golden State, because he's going to go to the line a lot against Golden State. So Kevin Love, 16 points, 13 rebounds. He's doing his job. 6 of 9. Very efficient. 1 of 1 from downtown. Didn't really let it fly this game. LeBron had 2 threes. J.R. Smith had 3. He only had 9 points, so he got all his points from the 3-point line. Kyrie Irving, 7 of 21. So we played really great defense on Kyrie this game. 16 points, but he shot the ball 21 times. That is a defense that I expect from Toronto. You can stop guys. Well, you can't really stop a guy like Kyrie. He's going to really shoot himself out of the game. But you can make him work for those shots. LeBron is the only person you can't do that to. Like, LeBron's going to get his monster points. You just have to make him work for it. Okay? Make him go for an ugly 21, like 9 of 21, something like that. It has to be ugly. And Toronto has not found a way to do that as of yet. So, Tristan Thompson, 12 rebounds this game, 9 points. You go to the bench. Kyle Korver had 14 points. He was big time this game. 4 threes. Channing Frye, he had an 18 last game. He only had 3 this game, so they did a good job limiting him. Darren Williams, he had 5 points. So they really did find some points off the bench, a lot better than Toronto. Kyle Korver outscored Toronto's bench just by himself. That was an indication of how bad Toronto's bench was tonight. So, I mean, going forward, after I give you all these stats, guys, Game 4 is about pride. Now, we know the glaring stat. Teams are 124-0 when they lead 3-0. And even I have to be honest, even though I love Toronto, without Kyle Lowry, even with him, they don't have a juggernaut offense to say that they are going to take over the next 3 games to tie it up and take it to Game 7. This last game here in Toronto is going to be about how you want to be remembered this season. Do you want every single game you played this series to be by an average of 20 points for a blowout? Or do you want to go out on a high note? Possibly win your game. I think Toronto can do it, but they're going to have to be aggressive all game. They cannot get complacent with that jump shot, which they did this game, and it annoyed me. It really, really annoyed me. So, what happens with Toronto after this game, I don't know. I will be making a video shortly. I think I'm only going to release Toronto's report card earlier because, again, Toronto's near and dear to me. And like I said, this game was close. Toronto in the fourth quarter, 17 points to Cleveland's 36 points. They gave it away right at the end. They played perfect basketball for 36 minutes, but then they just gave it away because they got complacent. They started taking jump shots. It's just not a good look for them. So guys, what did you guys think about this game? I'm going to quickly check up on you guys. Usually not a lot of people come out to these live streams because I keep forgetting to promote them. So I'm not going to be upset if a ton of people aren't here. You guys will see it in the playback if you've missed it. Gonna go to the chat. Okay, I don't see it. I don't think any of you guys are commenting, so I am going to call it a stream. I am going to call it a stream, and hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'll be back tomorrow to discuss new things with you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. We'll talk about it. And yeah, I'm gonna play myself out to some bad music. Toronto. Dear Toronto, please, for your city, please, just get one. All I want is one. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.